Israel and Hamas have agreed to extend their ceasefire for 2 more days, raising the prospect of further exchanges of hostages and a longer halt to their deadliest and most destructive war.
이스라엘과 팔레스타인 무장정파 하마스가 휴전을 이틀간 연장하기로 합의하면서 후속 인질 교환에 대한 기대감과 함께 양측 역사상 최악의 피해를 낳은 이번 전쟁의 중단 기간이 더 길어질 가능성이 높아졌습니다. Tell us more.
Right, so this is raising hopes for more hostage exchanges. The fourth swap of hostages took place with 11 Israeli women and children who were freed by Hamas entering Israel on Monday night after more than 7 weeks of captivity in Gaza. Earlier, on Tuesday, 33 Palestinian prisoners were released by Israel. And the deal for these 2 additional days of ceasefire, this was announced by Qatar. They've been kind of playing the mediator role in this conflict.
Right.
It's raising hopes, as we mentioned before, for further extensions. And this is expected to allow more aid into Gaza, which is, the conditions there have remained dire for the 2.3 million Palestinians there. The region's been battered by weeks of just bombardment and ground offensives that have driven 3/4 of the population from their homes.
Yeah, so as you said, it's an exchange. They're swapping the hostages that have been held in the Gaza Strip. They're being released, and in return for that, the people in Gaza are receiving help or aid, as you said. Let's look at the main vocabulary. The first one is to extend something.
Right. So in this case, we're talking about time. So to extend something here, it means to make longer. But it can also apply to different things like area as well. So if something extends to a wider area, it means to make it wider. And also it can be used in the same verb form as to put something out, to extend something.
Oh, yeah.
Like extending your hand or extending your limb.
I think you can also say, I'd like to extend my gratitude.
Right, or apologies.
Yeah.
So many different ways to use this verb.
extend는요, 지금 이게 보라로 보시는 분들, 선생님이 이게 팔을 쭉 뻗은 거 보셨을 거예요. 그래서 이렇게 쭉 뻗는 이미지에서 여러 가지 뜻을 같이 기억하시면 되는데, extend someone's hand, 말 그대로 팔을 뻗을 때도 이 표현을 쓰고요. 아니면은 기간을 연장하는 겁니다. 그래서 여기서는 그런 의미가 되겠죠. ceasefire 기간이 이제 끝날 예정이었는데 그 기간을 연장한다.
Right.
또 다른 거는 이제 감사를 표하다라는 뜻인데 이것도 역시 이렇게 손을 내밀고 마치
Right.
그런 감사를 알려주는 것 같은 느낌으로도 말할 수 있습니다. extend. 자, 그 다음으로는요. raising the prospect of something.
Right. So prospect is the possibility or likelihood some sort of future event occurring. So here, it says it's raising the prospect of further exchange of hostages. So they're expecting more exchanges of hostages to happen in the future because this ceasefire has been extended. So my example sentence was, there was no prospect of a reconciliation despite several attempts to mediate peace.
prospect라는 게 어떤 가망이나 가능성을 얘기하고 있습니다. 평화 중재 노력이 여러 번 있음에도 불구하고 이렇게 화해의 어떤 가능성이 없어 보였다라는 예문을 지금 주셨고요. 다시 한번 헤드라인 읽어보겠습니다. Israel and Hamas have agreed to extend their ceasefire for 2 more days, raising the prospect of further exchanges of hostages and a longer halt to their deadliest and most destructive war.